Hello Guardian, Carpenart is here. I hope this video finds you well. So I just watched the developer livestream from today and basically on the war stuff, kind of what we already expected and knew. Oryx is like, you're cool, you killed me, sword logic fangs, yada yada. And it will be testing us, creating new activities for us because he wants to make us the Taken King, the new one. But Zivoref is against that. She wants her brother back. She wants to kill us and all that. And Savatun just thinks they're both stupid and whatever. She wants family back, Fast and Furious style. Get away, get their family, go out. So it will bring us an activity called Court of Blades. This is like a 10-minute fast thing with easy and simple mechanics. Mostly often you can even ignore mechanics, just kill the boss. It's like strike bosses, nothing like Pantheon. It's a really fast activity, you kill enemies, but this is a roguelike thing, like we've been seeing on Nether, on other games, or Torghast in World of Warcraft. So you get these random buffs and things stack up with modifiers to help you or to arm you, and you have multi-mechanics, but you just kill bosses and a bunch of enemies. It's really fast-paced combat and short activity, just a couple 5-10 minutes thing, and you get plenty of rewards. Have fun with your friends. That's what Court of Blade is, and yeah, have fun. This is coming now on Act 2, I mean next week on Reset. We will also be getting Guardian games. This is one of those 4 ERB events on summer, winter and whatnot by station. But yeah, really cool armor on all 3 characters. It's gonna be like gladiator themed because the activity will be a PvE thing where you kill bosses. They haven't delved too much on it, but it's nothing like Pantheon, it's something else. You can even earn a jersey shirt. And yeah, there's a great trace rifle. Arc trace that can proc mostly all arc verbs. There's not much to say on it. I think it's gonna be cool and good. Some new weapons on the court and nether and whatnot that you can get by playing the activities or using the Tome of One thing and the current season model to get extra rewards by playing whatever you want. And within those new weapons there's gonna be the second ever glaive on the first slot, and it's a strand glaive, and also that recent new exotic SMG will get to catalysts now on Act 2, and 2 more later on during Act 3. In Act 3 we get a Sunless Cell Strike, revamped from D1 but adapted to current war and with a new final boss enemy. We don't know more about that yet, and there's gonna be a cool event called Rite of the Nine. I love this thing, the image they gave us, just the name, it's everything about it seems cool. It's gonna be a really good, cool social space in the snow, something we had back, I think, they said it. It's gonna feature 3 dungeons, Spire of the Watcher, Ghosts of the Deep and Prophecy. It's gonna be like a 3-week event, 1 dungeon on each week. At any given week for the current dungeon, regardless, there's going to be like 3 difficulty levels: Explorer mode, Eternity mode, and Ultimatum mode. So this is like learn the dungeon, medium level, and kinda contest. It's gonna also have a bunch of crazy modifiers. I think some of them will just create artificial difficulty and will just be annoying and not necessarily hard. Like for example, they will have that PvP mode where you can switch exotic during the encounter. Not during the whole run, but during the encounter itself, or you lose supers and whatnot. So I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but for example on Warlock, since you well and swap to Prismatic to proc Sanguine, everything is a passive effect and you lose all abilities anyway, and you will gain them back. So most likely you can still do that, just some other stuff you can't. But anyway, it makes the game kind of easier with less setup, less annoying requirements, but it's just an annoying thing. You're just losing power for no reason. Anyway, maybe it's cool, maybe it's still too easy because you already know the dungeons, mechanics, the best spots to DPS. The recent Thunder Doctrine proved it. Although I was one of the people vouching for permanent contest mode, now I think that that's not a good idea. Use the unique experience. But these cool short windows of harder mode or contest or whatever are still good for the game, and I believe it's going to be a really fun activity anyway. With all that being said, they will give us 12 weapons, 4 of each of those 3 dungeons. I think they will be all available starting on the first week already. You have a system to attune to get that weapon more often. All of them will have new skins, adapt version, whatnot, intrinsic, new roles, just like in Pantheon. The weapons were different than their counterparts on Raid and whatever. Some were better, some were worse. But for example, the new Pacific Epita, the Waveframe Grenade Launcher on the first slot from Ghosts is a bit funky, but this one will have demo chain reaction. So this is gonna be a huge thing. Some of the weapons may be really good, and I think this is the time I'm gonna have the Void Nade Launcher from Spire. Who knows? There's also a bunch of new titles, triumphs with that yearly t-shirt and merch. You know that you can pay with extra to have your tag on the sleeve. And I'm not sure if this was always a thing, but this time, if you do that shirt purchase, you also get an emblem in-game for that purchase. A really cool emblem, by the way. Anyway, in Act 3 we also have Heavy Metal Game Mode. It's a PvP mode with vehicles, where you can pilot your own brig or the Drake tanks and whatnot. It's going to be a limited time experience, and it seems fun, a funky fun activity. Many other random information, doesn't matter. This is all the main stuff, and I even took too long already. So with that being said, have a good one, and as always, take care, Guardian, because you are worth it.